everybody. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Truth Rampage recap every Friday night, right here where you're dialed in. Tonight, before we even introduce the bastards we got here, Mike's got something he needs to take out of the box right now.
I do. I got something in the mail, waiting specifically for this day. I just got this month's Pro Wrestling Crate. I figured I popped it open, but I haven't opened the damn thing, so let's pop this sumbitch open. I bought it for a couple reasons. Firstly, Nick Gage is in this box somehow. Kevin Steen in this box somehow. And then the Lucha Brothers in this box somehow. And I feel like it might suck, but it might be cool.
There better be a Whopper in there.
There's not. Let's get the disappointment out of the way. I did get two shirts. Firstly, I got this Faces of Foley shirt.
Sick as fuck.
Kind of tight, right? Kind of tight.
That's tight.
I got this PWG Kevin Steen Steenwolf shirt that says Howl Steen Howl.
Damn, dude.
I'm jealous of that. Steenwolf was the first PWG show I ever watched, so I'm jealous of you on that one.
I got a Glacier Micro Brawler.
Oh, my.
What?
I got an Awesome Kong pin.
Okay.
Damn, that's fucking cool, too.
I got this Brawler Balls that's Penta and Phoenix. It's like the Lucha Brothers on it.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Fucking sick.
Where's Nikki?
This is Nikki. It's a cartoon little, like, animated book.
Is he robbing a bank in the cartoon?
I'll read it to you after.
These stab cops with...
It's, oh my god, it's called Red is the Color of Christmas. And it also says Murder, Death, Kringle.
Dude, have y'all seen the cameo someone bought from him last year, him doing that Christmas song?
No, I bet it's insane.
Oh, no.
God.
You gotta share that one after this.
Yes, I'll have to find it.
Oh, yeah. Cancel culture. We get Brian Pillman Jr. and an EC3 signed headshot.
Definitely put the EC3 one up.
I need somebody to frame it. Wow.
I don't know who does framing around here, buddy.
So, that's how we're starting this off. Welcome,
man.
guys.
Glad you had a good mail day.
Yeah, it was
was
something.
sweet.
I have another one coming.
Did you subscribe or what?
I did, but I'm probably going to cancel because I'm a little underwhelmed, truly. But it's okay. It's okay. It's $30 a month, and I don't need 2 shirts every month like that. Firstly, I'm Mike. You don't know how hard it is to be Mike Klinsky. We are accompanied by, firstly, the Cadillac Cowboy himself, the owner of Pro Wrestling Truth, and 1/5 of the Up and Over podcast, released every Friday. That is Big Ethan.
Yeah.
To his right, we have Big Daddy C, the new papa in town. That's old Courtland.
Let's go.
And then we got the Tito Smasher extraordinaire up there. The man with the long hair answering God's prayer. That's Zach.
Yes, sir. Best intro of all time. Jesus.
Firstly, Jay said, Zach, can you keep it down up there? I'm trying to watch the pod downstairs. So, Zach, if you can maybe shut the fuck up every once in a while, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
we had AEW Rampage tonight, guys, from the Curtis Culwell Center in Garland, Texas. And we had a pretty interesting card on deck. We had a couple massive tag matches and then a submission match in the women's division. We really jumped straight in. We get the 8-man tag. We get Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, Adam Cole, and Bobby Fish versus Trent, Chuck Taylor, Rocky Romero, and Orange Cassidy in an 8-man tag. Ethan, I'll send it over to you. How'd you feel about this? Give me a little bit of a breakdown.
I thought this match was great and honestly exceeded the expectations I had just because, like we talked about on the Dynamite review, I thought them having an 8-man tag and a 10-man tag on the same 1-hour show was a lot, but this match was definitely the best match on the show to me. You touched on everything you needed to. I mean, you had the Adam Cole, Orange Cassidy stuff, Orange getting his stuff in, and the Super Click Elite, whatever you want to call them, cutting him off as soon as everybody's going nuts. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, everybody started working holds, and they did that spot, and then they isolated Orange. Then shit broke down. That's really the gist of it. We got Chuck and Trent doing some tandem moves for the first time since Trent returned. We got the Roppongi Vice stuff with Rocky and Trent. I mean, you hit all the notes you needed to without going overboard. So this was a great match. I'm torn between 3 stars and 3.25. I really liked it a lot. Courtland, what y'all laughing at?
Me eating my fucking blueberry cheesecake milkshake from Cookout. I know what he's laughing about.
You didn't get what I told you to get.
I didn't. I trusted Hunter's judgment.
He went crazy with the banana pudding Oreo. I'm fucking doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It fucking rules.
Yes, it's great.
I need that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
sorry, guys.
Yes.
I enjoyed this match, man. Like Ethan said, it was really weird for it to be an 8-man and a 10-man tag, especially on a 1-hour show. You had to separate them. I'm glad that this one started out the night because it really set the tone for the rest of the night to help keep it up. I feel like I shit on Orange Cassidy a lot, and he really impressed me tonight. I felt like all of his spots were really well, and he sold great too.
Yes,
That's good shit.
So I enjoyed him a lot.
He's a great face in peril to get beat down and then build the comeback for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. Rocky Romero, dude, so impressive all the time. And then Trent getting the hot tag was a surprise for me. I mean, not a full surprise. I mean, I expected him to get one, but to that heat of the crowd for him getting one was really cool. The sequence went really well, and he did this crazy fucking like crossbody from the top rope to the back of Nick Jackson, I think it was.
It was wild.
And it was such a cool thing. I was like, man, I haven't seen that. I don't know if ever. But dude, super cool. I enjoyed this match a lot. I don't think I've rated anything of tonight, but if I had to, off the top of my head, guess without rewatching it, I'd probably give it a solid 3 stars. I feel like they touched on everything. The ending was a good note. You got the hug, just like I've said, like Hogan must pose. Best
You
friend
gotta
must
give
hug.
the people what they want.
So, yeah, man, all around, I enjoyed this one.
Zach.
So I missed a good portion of the match due to TNT wanting to completely fuck me. But I did see there was a couple spots that I remember I liked. And Orange Cassidy doing, I think it was a moonsault off of the top rope to the outside was fucking awesome. I feel like we need to see him shit like that far more. I fuck with Orange Cassidy, man. Like over time, he's definitely made me like him more and more. The more I see him wrestle, the more I really, really fuck with him. And then they did Super Click did, what was it? A double kick to like Adam Cole doing a fucking neck breaker.
Yeah, I love that spot.
And then Bobby
Terrifying.
Fish came in and did a frog splash, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! I
really
popped
cool
super
sequence.
hard. Popped super hard for that.
They used to do something like that with like Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. I forgot what it's called, but Bobby Fish's version with Kyle O'Reilly, Kyle would drop for like a brain buster, and then
Chasing
with
the
Adam Cole, he does,
motherfucking
like,
dragon, baby.
like the neck breaker on the knee. And dude, it's every way you do that move is super sick. And doing the double super kick now,
it was so sick
cool.
the way that they went into it with the super kick too. And then Bobby Fish, I think it's his finish. He did like this. I don't even know what it was, but
Top
off
rope
the top
Falcon
rope.
Arrow. Yeah.
The arrow, the arrow. What the fuck was that, dude? Holy shit, that was
It's
one
the
of
most
the coolest
random
fucking
thing that
finishes
he
I've
does.
seen.
It's the most
man.
random thing he does, for sure.
That shit I saw was like, whoa, what the fuck just happened?
yeah,
I've never-
I'm a Bobby
I've never
Fish
seen that.
mark, but I mean tonight, dude, Bobby Fish sold his ass off. So
Dude, he
I
killed
always
it.
say that, but tonight he looked extra.
Hats off to all 8 men, really.
Yeah,
he
straight
was-
up, dude.
Bobby
that was a
Fish
good
worked
match.
his role to perfection tonight.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Zach, with
From
and
what
Trent.
I saw, I gave it 3 stars. I was stoked.
that's
on
what I was gonna ask.
I was stoked as fuck on the whole match, dude. It was from what I saw, of course. It was fucking sick.
Ethan, did you give your rating before I talk?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the 3 1/4. I was at 3, but I mean, you know, we get matches like this so often on free TV from all of these guys. You know, it's too good of stuff to just be like, oh, it was all right. It was a 3 1/4. Man, they kicked ass. It was great. So.
A few comments before I talk. Jay said he likes pudding, and he also likes men. And then Jordan said Cassidy is a phenomenal athlete in response to Courtland saying he sold his ass off.
Dude, he sure did, man.
Jordan's a big Orange Cassidy, Morgan. I enjoyed that.
Actually had the thought today, during the match, I was like, Courtland's gonna fucking hate everything Orange Cassidy did in this match, and that sucks. And you didn't, so that's why I was like, oh yes, that's a win.
Yeah, let's go.
A few things stood out to me. Right, Trent looked awesome, but I fucking cringe every time he takes an unnecessary neck bump, and he took like 8 in this match. Give me a Nick Jackson TNT title run. I need that.
Dude, I literally have in my notes, it was the second sentence I have. I said Nick Jackson deserves his flowers before it's too late. Because holy shit, dude.
He had Zach.
Is so unbelievably
if
good.
you missed it, the opening sequence between him and Orange Cassidy fucking ruled.
Oh, so good.
It was awesome.
It's so good.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch it.
I went.
I fucking love Nick Jackson.
What's up, Ethan?
Before we dip off the Nick Jackson thing, I was telling Mike, Nick's always been the one to work the singles matches. I don't know if they just know he's the better one, but I think we could see Nick do it. Like, he worked an entire Best of the Super Juniors tournament in Japan a couple years ago. Just Nick Jackson. You know, Matt didn't do it, just Nick. You know, so I feel like Nick knows.
I need to run back and watch that because I've always enjoyed his singles matches, but I would love to see a stint of them, like a solid 2 months of singles matches with him. I imagine it would be something I could really dial into.
Let's cover some of it on a special pod episode or something.
Yes. I see Casey's in the chat, so we would only have to get Patty on board, and Pat will just watch it with you, Courtland, so it's fine.
Yeah, I force him to watch everything he watches.
I went 3 1/4 on this. I thought it was fucking awesome, and all 8 men looked great throughout the entire thing.
The more I talk about it, the more I feel like my rating goes up.
Yeah, it was great. Like, rewatch it when you can, because I feel like it's going to get better as you watch it. We go to commercial break. We come back to Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and Dan Lambert in the ring. I enjoyed Dan Lambert for a little bit, but the payoff has happened already. So what the fuck is the deal now? We had a Cornette is out of touch sign in the crowd, which made me laugh. And then we get Cody Rhodes coming out after Lambert badmouthed him and Rhodes to the top, which I'm sure is what set him off. He loves that TV show. We also get a full Cody Rhodes entrance on an hour-long television show. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm so over that.
We have Cody come down and doesn't say a word. He just scraps with Paige and Sky. They get the best of him. Dustin comes down to do the save. He gets his old ass whooped. And so here comes Sammy Guevara. And he does like this sick springboard cutter, which looked awesome on Scorpio Sky. And then you have him clothesline Ethan Page over the top. And then you have this weird stare down between Cody and Sammy across the ring, which I thought was weird, but I'm not excited for this on Wednesday. Do y'all have anything else to add to that segment at all?
I fucking hate Dan Lambert.
I fucking hate Cody Rhodes.
I fucking hate Cody Rhodes as well.
I don't want to say I hate anyone of the Rhodes. I just hate what he's doing. What you're doing. You're pissing me off. I obviously love Dustin, and seeing him here makes me happy because any Dustin time on TV makes me happy. I don't care what it is.
Sure, fair.
But I mean, other than that, it just doesn't do me a whole lot, man. What really is the payoff that we're gonna get out of Dan Lambert being here? And it hasn't done Scorpio Sky or Ethan Page any favors either. Let's be fucking honest. No. If anything, it's hurt them.
It's wasting their everything, in my opinion.
All this TV time that you've gotten could have been without him, and it would have been 10 times better.
Yeah.
And it's not oh, you're a heel, you're an asshole. Oh, I just don't like you.
My biggest thing from this segment was
it's bad. It's bad.
Not good.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Go away, Heath, and I just need you to go away.
My biggest thing from this segment is, why did Cody come out? Like, does Dan Lambert need to interact with Cody? Why did you bring Dan Lambert back to fuck with Cody when Cody's in another program that also?
And like, if you're just gonna keep burying Tony Khan, like, and we're not gonna get like Tony Khan to come out to defend himself, and it's just gonna be fucking people like Cody or other people that are mentioned in these promos. Like,
Chris
I just
Jericho.
don't care. There is no payoff to it.
We already had it, right? Cody beat the shit out of Dan Lambert real quick, and it was over. Like, move the fuck on.
We're going to get a fucking false count anywhere with Tony Khan and fucking Dan Lambert, and it's going to, like, another fucking stampede or some shit. Like,
Listen
I don't
to
want
me.
that shit.
Listen to me.
You're gonna
I
put
will
him in
watch.
a pool at the Jaguar Stadium. I'm good.
I will watch
I don't want it.
the women's war game match before I will watch that match. I swear to God I will. I'm sorry, Courtland.
You
It's
still
fine.
haven't watched War Games?
I haven't, no.
Me either. I also haven't.
There's nothing to run home about, but...
Then let's move the fuck on from this piece of dog shit Cody
fuck
Rhodes.
that bullshit.
We got a fuck Cody Rhodes in the chat and a fuck Kyle Busch in the chat, just so y'all know.
Who put fuck Kyle?
Hell yeah. Our group chat had like, the other wrestling group chat had like 10 fuck Codys in a row.
It was sick.
It was awesome. Because you said something in and I just said fuck Cody. And then
it was on. It was game on. We got a promo from all 4 women left in the TNT title tournament. Just a quick guess from all of you guys on who you think wins it. Just a quick one.
Ruby.
Courtland.
Probably Ruby.
Ethan.
Rosa.
I think it has to be Rosa.
I want it to be.
But I feel like the dark horse here is Jade, and we're just too stupid to find that.
I love her.
She's
I
still
don't think
undefeated,
Jade's
right?
the dark horse. I think Jade's the favorite, but I don't think she should win it.
That's fair. That's
no,
fair.
She definitely shouldn't win it.
No.
Not to be like, oh, you're too green, like that dickhead and stuff, but like, out of all these matches you've had in this tournament, which ones have been good?
Sure.
I can't name one off the rip, and my thing
I can't even think of one.
My thing too is this AEW.
Like everyone else has had fucking bangers. Ruby and Soho and Chris Statlander match, chef's kiss, dude. It's fucking great shit. But like, what was Jay Carhill's last match? The only thing I remember, she kicked some girl in the gut mid-air and knocked the fucking wind out of her within like the first 30 seconds.
That's why I think AEW needs to stay on their own course with how they book things and not do, I don't want to go back to a WWE type thing, but you know, if WWE like Jade, someone like Jade, they'd push to the moon for sure.
Ryback
Jade
it, baby.
Be pushed to the moon, but not yet. You gotta bring a little bit of realism to it. You know what I mean? Show people, put her in a final with Rosa or Ruby, and you know, have her get out wrestled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want her in the final. That's the thing that sucks. Like, I don't want Jade in the final at all. And I know that like her being undefeated, she's undefeated still, right? Like in singles.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, if you're gonna kill that and you're promoting it, you might as well get it all the way to the finish line before she either continues it or loses it.
Mm-hmm.
So like 100%. But like, I just don't want to fucking see it. Like, I'd rather see Thunder Rosa and Ruby and fucking just tear the entire roof off of a building.
Wait, is Nyla facing Jade?
Nyla is facing
Wait.
Rosa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Not crazy about that? No. Nyla's facing Ruby Riott. Ruby Soho. Fuck.
Yeah.
So Rosa would be beating Jade in the semifinals. That could work. I mean,
Yeah, I hope the finals for it's a really good match. I really hope Jade's not the one to hold it. And it's nothing like truly like against her work. I just think if you want to like lift the women's division in this company, it needs to be held on the back of someone like Thunder Rosa or someone like Ruby Soho who can pull these matches and get people really good time with good ring vets.
Mm-hmm.
Not someone who's just fresh off the block. You know,
I think
not
too.
like not to do like the whole like the bullshit phrase of like needle moving, but like you're not going to move a needle with Jay Carhill right now if you want to make good matches.
Sure.
all right.
You want to make like good promotional shit. If you want to make like good posters, sure, fantastic. It's great advertisement, but in reality, is it good pro wrestling?
At this point, no, but I think she has a bright future.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed for sure.
Moving forward, Courtland, you want to tackle the submission match, Court?
Yeah, sure. Penelope Ford and Ty Conti, they started off like fucking immediately. And they immediately let you know that Anna Jay's there and Bunny is there. Pretty quickly. I enjoyed this match for what it was. I enjoy submission matches that get straight to the point. Don't just do a bunch of fucking high spots and then do 2 submissions and let that be the finish. Like, they're really going for it, trying multiple things constantly, good reversals here and there from each other. There's a few rough spots in a corner. Where it felt like they were going for like a, what is it called? Like the leap over stunner on the turnbuckle. And Tay Conti rolls in, but like Penelope doesn't go for it. And then she kind of saves it with like a rear naked choke-esque, and it kind of goes into like a half Black Widow. But yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. The finish is interesting. I really enjoyed Ty Conti's submission move. I don't know what it's called. What the fuck you would call that thing? Anybody?
I put it down as an arm capture stretch. That's what I went with.
It looks super fucking cool. It got the attention of Alex. She was immediately like, "Oh shit, that's super cool." So, I enjoyed that. And then right after the match, you get a brass-knuckled Bunny who runs in and just rocks the shit out of Ty Conti. Anna Jay runs in for the save with a chair very poorly and just doesn't reach her in time. Looks like she doesn't really go for the swing or much of anything. And you just get a stare down while Ty Conti's just selling on the side. This is a solid match. I don't think I would give it exactly 3. I think I'd probably hang on like the 2 3/4 area. But not to take away from how good it was, like a 2 3/4 is still an okay match, but I enjoyed it.
2 3/4 is high praise for Ethan and I. So if you ever hear 2 3/4, we're not shitting on a match. That's good stuff. Real quick, Zach, Jay wanted to know what you wanted from the store.
I hate you, and nothing.
Okay. Zach, how'd you feel about this match?
It was straight. I liked. I feel like Penelope Ford got outshined completely. Mm-hmm. I feel like Ty Conti came in that bitch and fucking gave it to her, and I feel like she completely outdid Penelope in every level. And I think that I really, really liked watching Ty Conti do what she does. She has me convinced that she actually does jiu-jitsu with this match, to be completely honest. And I fuck with her. Like, she's sick, but I would like to see her be with somebody that's more on her level. I gave it 2 stars just because I was unimpressed with Penelope Ford mainly, really.
And that sucks because Penelope Ford has done really good stuff outside of AEW. But I understand. Ethan.
Really, really close to how Zach feels about it. They didn't have a lot of time to build that much of a match, but at the same time, I've seen 4 and 5 minute matches be awesome. So this was just, to me, was a Ty Conti showcase. Her selling, her offense, everything she did. She looked like the star. She looked like someone who is a league above Penelope. When really and truly, before this match, I would have said they're around the same level. But like Penelope, I like Penelope, and I want to say that she's doing great. But I haven't seen anything that I would say, hey, man, go check out that Penelope, or like, hey, Penelope did good here. It's just like she's got a good look, and she's got good things about her. But Ty Conti just really made her look Ty Conti looks so much out of her league,
Yeah.
But I went 2 1/4, and that was honestly generous. I was more towards 2 stars with it. And once again, it's not, to me, anything under 2 stars for me is a bad rating. So 2 stars, 2 1/4. I'm just like, they had some good stuff in there, but I can't say it's something I'm ever going to watch again or tell somebody to go look at. So,
yeah,
that's exactly it. For me, Ty looked like a star. Yes. She looked super comfortable, and if this is her finally like everything clicking in her head, well,
it's clicking, dude.
We're on a fucking ride for Ty Conti.
Agreed.
In the same
think-
breath,
Sorry, not to interrupt. I think 2022 could be Ty Conti's year like Britt Baker had this year, honestly.
sure.
But go ahead. Sorry.
In the same breath, Anna Jay took a huge step backwards for me. And that's just like, make me fucking believe that you care about your friend. You have Bunny up on the apron, and Anna Jay doesn't pull her down. She just sits there talking shit to her. Felt weird. Then comes in super lackadaisical at the end. Like, if that's what it's supposed to be, great, right? And I might eat my words, but I highly doubt that's what we're ending up at. And it just felt like she couldn't give a fuck less about being out there, and it bummed me out. Penelope, I don't have to say anything more than what you guys have already said, has been disappointing in her AEW run, but this match was fun. It was fine for me. It was placed well. I went 2.5. I thought it was good for what it was. We got an announcement for the Owen Hart Cup commencing in May and culminating at AEW Double or Nothing. It's Dr. Martha Hart will be awarding the winners the cup. So there is a men's and women's. We also get a rundown of next week's Dynamite and Rampage from Greensboro, North Carolina. It looks like Hook is wrestling on the Christmas edition of Rampage. We love Hook here at Pro Wrestling Truth.
What a gift.
Also, we get Britt Baker defending her AEW Women's World Championship against Riho at Battle of the Belts in Charlotte, North Carolina. Courtland, Zach, are Ethan and I going to see you there?
Oh, yeah.
Not me.
I will be there.
Soft.
Not me.
Soft.
I will be there.
We'll party. It's fine, Courtland. It's all good.
I didn't plan for it. I just didn't plan for it.
That's fair.
I got you.
Hey, I'll get in a room.
I'll have family in town that weekend, so I'm really going up, coming back down. Would be my assumption.
I'm doing a bunch of family stuff too.
If things change, then let's think about it, right? But I think for now, I'm going to try to save that money for March in Orlando with an AEW pay-per-view.
Oh,
let's do it.
How much are tickets to the pay-per-views usually?
Not bad at all. I think Ethan, we bought 5 tickets, right? 4 tickets for $100 a piece to go to Double or Nothing this past year.
Dude, let's all go.
It was fucking cool.
Alex said that she wants to get us all to run a pay-per-view for 2022 for AEW, and she wants to vlog like an entire trip.
Yes. That'd be so sick. That'd be sick.
Release it as like a big thing.
Let's rent a van.
That's what I said we need to do. We need to fucking rent a van on Mike Klinsky's insurance.
Stop. Y'all are pieces of shit for that one.
Let's do it.
Ethan, I'm gonna pass this. I'm gonna pass the last segment off to you. We had, you have to take it, bud.
How can I talk after that?
I'll lead you into it. I got you. It was Eddie Kingston, Proud and Powerful, and the Lucha Brothers versus Daniel Garcia 2.0 and the Acclaimed. We get the Mark Henry interview in the backstage. You have the heels cutting the promo. Eddie Kingston comes in and just says, "Hey, shut the fuck up. We're gonna whoop your ass here in a little bit. Mark, cut your fucking promo. Do your thing." And it was sick. That. It was everything that Eddie Kingston embodies in a fucking 20-second promo. It was so sick. Ethan, this is where you take over, bud. Maybe you calm down a little bit.
I calmed down. This was an all right match. Like I said, the match of the night happened to start the show. This one here, just a lot of stuff going on. I mean, they did good for what they were doing, but I truthfully just want to see Eddie Kingston and Daniel Garcia beat each other's ass. I might be interested in that trios match with Santana and Ortiz in 2.0, but as far as randomly throwing Lucha Bros in here, randomly throwing the Acclaimed in here, I just kind of wasn't into it from the jump. Yeah. So I was just kind of sitting here watching them do stuff, and Eddie Kingston was great as always. I'd enjoy 2.0. And Santana and Ortiz were good, but there isn't any fire behind anything they're doing in the past. I mean, they've barely done anything in the past month or two. So to me, it was just like Eddie Kingston and a bunch of guys doing shit. I mean, 2.25 for me. Then at the end of the match, Jungle Boy came out, and we got the tease for the Lucha Bros Jungle Boy Luchasaurus tag match, which I thought was cool. The Jungle Boy save was awesome. He fucking nailed. I can't remember who he hit at first, but
he
came in hot.
I wrote down. I was like, Jungle Boy came in with the heat, brother. He came in and tossed out one man, just like full, like all elbows into the back, and he just like fucking hit the rope super hard and backlash on him. It was good.
I love they came through the crowd too.
Yeah,
It was good
for
shit.
once, Jungle Boy looked like he had fire.
Yes, it was good to see him like that. Honestly,
Starting to get there, man. Starting to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go after this, man. It's fine. I didn't like this match, truly. It just felt like a clusterfuck and nothing made sense here. Another 2.5 match. I enjoyed it just as much as Ty Conti and Penelope Ford at the end. The big swerve of Daniel Garcia picking up a pinfall victory over Eddie Kingston was sick. I loved that.
Did that feel botched to y'all?
It did not.
No?
It did not. And the way that the crowd reacted, I think, was the exact way they were hoping to come off. Because Daniel Garcia got signed, he was like having matches against Punk and then John Moxley, and then what? Like he fizzled out, and now you can actually run a program with him and Eddie Kingston and establish him as like your next big guy too. And Daniel Garcia is an ass whooper, man. So I'm very, very excited to see exactly what he does moving forward. But yeah, 2.5. It was just okay. Zach, let's go with you so we can end out with Court.
I gave it 2.5. It again, clusterfuckish, as you guys said. I thought that I will say I feel like Santana and Ortiz came in and were like super like fluid though, and I guess I just haven't seen them in a while, so I was hyped to see them doing their thing.
Sure.
Was it Santana or Ortiz or that hit like a moonsault off the fucking middle rope?
Yeah.
That shit was fire. But 2.5 match, it was okay.
Courtland.
Yeah, I have to agree on 2.5. I feel like the promo in the beginning was better than the match itself.
Yep, no doubt.
I feel like we could have done all of this way faster. Like this whole interaction to begin with, the next week we should have done this match. Not have like, oh, they pass each other backstage or like this or this. Like it feels like we've already done this and we haven't. So, like, hopefully it just moves on a little bit further. Santana and Ortiz are so fucking good, man. They really can. They just stand out in every single match that they're in. So, I'm giving a lot of this to them and Eddie. It looked great in most spots. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just not anything to run home about. It's hard for me to enjoy it. But I
would like to see Penta's sling blade as well. That's about it.
Dude, yeah, Penta is so smooth on those.
Smooth.
Penta's the only person that I enjoy thoroughly that I watch consistently that uses sling blades.
Ray Phoenix hit maybe a frog splash, maybe, and he fucking completely missed. I think it was on Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, he did like a spinning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was so overwhelmed. I had just gotten home. I was still eating my cookout. I was just overwhelmed by that, truly, that I couldn't fully focus. So I'm sure I missed some spots here.
Fair.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, sorry,
he landed pretty hard, but I feel like next week, dude, we're going to have a fucking full week of AEW, like a Christmas week, and they're really giving us some treats. You want to run that back for us again, Mike? If you have it in front of you?
Oh, let me pull it up. Give me 1 second.
Brody next week or no?
Down if you need me to run them.
Yeah, dude. If you want to run it, feel free. I still think we're a couple weeks out from Brody. I hope Battle of the Belts, some motherfucker just shows up.
That's what I'm thinking is Battle of the Belts.
Sick.
So yeah, on Dynamite next week we get Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy. Huge match. I didn't expect him to give away this early.
Love that.
We get Malachi Black and Griff Garrison. Because Griff's mad and he's going to break Malachi's
jaw. Get the fuck out of here.
We're going to have,
right, buddy.
Forget this one, the Christmas party with Britt Baker and Tony Schiavone.
Ooh, love it. Love
it.
I'm gonna
the big trios match between FTR and MJF and Darby Allin, Sting, and CM Punk in Greensboro.
Should be sick.
Oh, that's going to be dope. And then Rampage next week, we get Hook. Versus Bear Bronson.
Bear Bronson, buddy.
Bronson.
Dog, are we going to see Hook throw a big motherfucker around?
I hope so. Here's the thing. A couple things I want. I want to see Hook dump a big motherfucker on his head, firstly. Secondly, I want to see Adam Cole super kick Tony Schiavone. I want that.
Yes.
Give me that.
That would be a great way to spoil Christmas. Would it not?
It'd be great.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck, dude. Poor Tony Schiavone.
I want him laid out.
Now, give it to him, dude. He'll take it. He'll take the bump.
I know he will. Poor Tony.
And then on
Such
Rampage
a company
next
guy.
week, we also have the Cody Sammy Guevara TNT title match on Christmas Day on Rampage next Saturday.
That's actually happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. That's real.
I was pretty excited about this for a second. Whenever
why
Cody
him
came
again?
out
Why?
Because
why
the challenge itself, I was like, oh, whatever. And then he did like the cross, like he was going to go towards the other tunnel, and then he turned around and went back to the other. Like,
it was very sick.
Tunnel.
I love that moment.
And I enjoyed that. And I was like, oh, man, he might get me in this match. Like, he's hyping this match. And then he came out tonight and did this shit. And I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Unnecessary.
Why is he still coming out the middle?
What are we doing, man? And then
because he's Cody Rhodes, baby.
Why is he the only one that comes out of the middle? Fucking someone.
Because he's Cody Rhodes, baby.
Get the fuck out of here, dude! No way.
I did see a very funny meme today, and it said wrestling has more than one royal family. And you click the picture, and it's Taz and Hook.
Yeah.
The shit was sick.
Yeah, I love that.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention what's happening right now. We have a massive GCW card. Firstly, if you haven't watched GCW in 2021, you're fucking up. Right now, GCW Blood on the Hill is happening out in Los Angeles, so it's local their time. It's 8:43. It's 11:43 on our time on the East Coast. But you have Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green versus Allie Katch and Effie and Bussy. You have the Briscoe brothers defending the GCW Tag Team Championships against Brody King and PCO, which is happening right now.
Oh, we gotta do it, dude.
You have Blake Christian versus Alex Zane. You have Tony Deppen versus Nick Wayne, who's one of the best up-and-coming talents right now.
16 years old, brother.
You like that?
16?
Yeah,
16.
What's
and
his
he's
name? What's his
Nick
name?
Wayne, and he is tearing it the fuck down.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
You also have a ridiculous no ropes barbed wire death match in Atticus Cogar versus Jordan Oliver. And if Jordan Oliver isn't up there for one of your wrestlers of the years, like I don't know who could be, because he's had a fucking stellar year and he's been tearing every fucking match he's been in.
What they just did was so hard, dude.
So sick. And if you don't like that, if you're not interested in that match after that promo, you don't fucking like wrestling. That's it. You also have.
Me and Mike have seen a lot. Well, how many GCW shows? Well, you've been to even more than I have, but together we've probably been to 6 or 7 GCW shows this year.
Yeah,
and Jordan Oliver and Atticus Cogar live. It's just so sick.
It's sick.
Atticus too, dude.
It's sick.
Yeah. He's a nut, bro.
Yeah, I saw, not to brag real quick, but I did see Atticus versus Masada live. That was fucking insane. The Ring of Honor, back to this card, the Ring of Honor World Championship, Jonathan Gresham defending against AJ Gray with pure wrestling rules. Insane. AJ Gray's another guy.
AJ Gray's the truth, dude.
Listen, dude. Listen. Comes out to Waka, and I'm telling you, man, the atmosphere in places fucking change when he comes out. Jacob Fatu versus. Go ahead.
I posted him on my story the other day, and one of my friends fucking sends me a picture with him. She's like, I hang out with him all the time.
Dude, it's so funny, man. He looks like he's been through the fucking ringer, and he's younger than me, and it makes me laugh every time. Jacob Fatu versus Matthew Justice, another fucking crazy human being in the world in Matthew Justice. And then you have a scramble match. Jack Cartwheel versus Matt Vandegrift versus Jimmy Lloyd versus Gringo Loco versus Ninja Mac versus Audis. And I'm telling you, if you don't fucking like wrestling, I would still tell you to watch that fucking match, because that could potentially be not just match of the night. Those matches tend to steal match of the month. I have one of them in my match of the year candidates. It is fucking crazy when you have these guys in matches. So if you are watching this live, turn us the fuck off right now and go buy yourself this fucking pay-per-view. For Zach, for Ethan, for Courtland, for everybody at Up and Over, for the Pro Wrestling Truth, I am Mike. I appreciate you guys stopping in tonight. Don't forget to give us a follow on our socials, and fuck Michael Cole.
Subscribe our shit.
Fuck Michael Cole.